You just tuned in to the Heel in the Face live wrestling show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. And you can also catch us on Twitter at Heel and Face. And also,
Shut
you
up!
can call.
Just shut up!
Are you kidding?
Nobody came to hear you, and you curb your dog while you're at it.
Oh,
and
man.
Octane, make me a sandwich, Mrs. Abernathy. Are you okay, really? Do you need anything to drink? Tough Jim Steele, come here and get Len Oddity and take us out to the show.
I guess here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Heel the Face radio show. Now, get ready to get kicked square in the balls.
And we're back.
Yes, we are, and that was Len Oddity, dude. I like him. He's awesome.
He's been on the intro
I
for
know.
like 6 months. And
It's great. I love it. Every week I hear it, and it just gets better and better. Because you know what? It's getting close to Halloween. I can't wait for that. Then Len comes and goes crazy. Trust me. And Len is actually, in October, he's going to be here on Long Island.
I heard that's what I heard.
So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the tattooed ugly Len Oddity and his assistant, Bonnie. It's going to be awesome. Let me tell you, it's going to be...
I can't wait to see the ass
And
whipping you
know-
get when she finds out you called her an assistant.
Well, all right, I'm sorry, Len. His beautiful valet.
I wasn't talking about Len.
What? Who?
I was talking about Bonnie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bonnie. Beautiful assistant. I apologize.
He said it again, didn't he?
Yes. She's his assistant in the ring. What do you want? I don't want to put her as a valet. That's boring. She's his assistant. That sounds more professional. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? October 6th is when you're going to catch Tattooed. Why do I have like the Smurf sounding in my voice? For some weird reason.
I don't know.
Really now?
That's kind of odd.
Yeah. Did you have Vinny somewhere around here screwing with this? I guess you did. All right, that's better.
Are you back to yourself now?
Yes, I am. You know, because you had Smurf Boy here. I guess he left some...
I didn't. Smurf wasn't here.
Sure. But, you know what, though?
But guess what?
Next weekend.
He'll be here next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to tune in for that because you know what's going to happen to Vinny the Guido. He's going to be roasted by us. And also, the roast master Boondocks will be here. And many other people.
Oh, yeah,
and you, as the
we'll,
fans.
We'll be announcing a dais
Yeah.
over the next couple of days.
Yep, so, you know, and you guys, as the fans, will get a chance to call in.
That's right, because the second half of the roast, we're going to open up the fan line.
I can't wait. This is
No
gonna be
holds
cool.
barred. This is an uncensored show next week.
It's going to be awesome, man. Honestly, I can't wait. I'm trying to push for next week already, man. It's going to be awesome.
We are totally uncensored. It's probably not going to be something you want the children listening to.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize.
Wear your
but,
headphones. We apologize in advance. It's going to go. It's gone up on the event page, and it's totally uncensored. Anything can happen, especially during the second half of the show.
And we're going to do one each month, one a month, and we're going to have somebody in the roast seat. So who's going to be next month? Who knows? Let us know who you think should be in it. All right? And, well, be ready for Vinny the Guido next week because Vinny's in for a big, rude awakening because he's going to have 8 people. Then he's going to have you fans. Wow. And he can't say nothing till the end.
Nothing till the end.
So, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to get like 25 minutes or so to tell all of us.
He's not even going to get that long.
Yeah, he probably won't even go that far because we'll probably cut his mic. But he will get that time to tell everybody how he feels and what he feels about all of us in a few words.
Exactly.
So be ready.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to get to the meat of the show.
Right. We'll talk to you soon.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And quite interesting of a break, let me tell you. But if you did not hear, next week it will be a roast. It's rated R. So please put the kids to bed, sit back, have a nice cold one, and maybe even call in and check us out because Vinny the Guido is going to be on the roasting seat. Sean, I can't wait. This is going to be insane.
I can't wait either.
Yeah, I think it's about time. You know, the Smurfy one is due for a roasting. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear that we're going to roast somebody else, why don't you tell us who you think we should roast or you should roast because you're going to be involved in every single one. All right? So what do we got going on, man?
Well, let's talk about Sunday real quick.
Yeah, Sunday we're going to be doing the Heel in the Face live wrestling show anniversary party. It's going to be cut down from 11:30 to 4 o'clock. If you wish to go down, you can. You know, and we'll be down there hanging out. Yeah, we're going to do it anyway. We'll go down there and hang out. Why not? But you know what? What are you looking at me all funny? You just hit yourself with the mic. You do know that, right? You do know that you hit yourself with the mic?
I saw that, yeah.
All right. Now, why was it for? What was it for? Oh, because you wanted me to postpone the event? You know what? Why? We'll just let the event run and have the people come down and have fun. Who cares?
I'm more concerned about justice.
Justice?
Justice.
Oh, man. All right, fine. You twisted my arm. You know what? We'll postpone it till November, and that's it. Because you always win. Because you turn around all the time, and you're involved in some tricky stuff. And I bet you have some planned the way you keep on eyeing at me. It's all right.
Are you talking about the Graveyard Disciples?
I did not say that, did I?
I had nothing to do with that.
That's why I see them lurking out in the parking lot. And they have some guy with them, which is even more. Come on.
They might be listening on their mobile device. It looks like they're holding cell phones.
I didn't know they knew how to dial on their phone. I didn't even know they know what an app is because they're in the graveyard. Those dudes don't have nothing there. Come on now. For real? What are you looking at down there?
I'm looking at the Heel in the Face Facebook page.
Oh, I see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you turn around and go onto the Facebook page, check us out, and also Twitter, too. You know, check us out there. Let us know right now what you think or what you want to know about, you know, canceling the event for Sunday because Sean's twisted my arm on that one. I don't get you. But anyway, come November, we will have the event come back because we have to have this anniversary laser tag and dodgeball party at Laserland in Comac. And you know what? Everybody gets to throw dodgeballs at Sean and then make his ass glow with doing some laser tag. That's the best thing in the world. Why not? That would be fun.
Wow.
Wow, that's all you got to say?
Wow.
You know what? Dead air. I just love dead air.
I said wow.
Anyway. Why don't you try to bring those buffoons or goons or whatever you call them?
They're just
whatever.
outside listening, that's all.
Oh, okay.
They're eyeing you. I see them eyeing you.
I hear
in
the
parking
door
lot.
opening with them coming. Here they are. You know, anyway. You know, here they are walking up and over here.
At least they're not carrying anything.
No, at least they're not. They're being good boys because, remember, we did have an agreement. You know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to hand over.
You're going to run away like a coward.
No. Not like you. To GYD.
So we're in trouble again, huh?
Why are we in trouble?
You're not in trouble. Welcome to the show.
Oh, good. For the first time in months, we're allowed here without getting yelled at or
In trouble.
trouble.
Threatened with security fines.
It's kind of funny, Tommy. We did exactly what you asked. We behaved ourselves, and we did exactly what we said we were going to do, and we destroyed whoever was in the ring with us.
They were destroyed.
Well, I actually seen, and it was quite interesting because these boys, the referee actually rolled out of the ring. That's how scared he was. Come on. And the undead, was beaten down shamelessly. And that's it.
Yes. And there have been some people a little wondering why we did what we did. I mean, that wasn't how you guys normally operate, I've been getting told. And then it dawned on us. Being nice doesn't get the job done the way it used to.
It wasn't enough. We were having fun, laughing, being a little bit goofy, playing with the referees. But that wasn't enough for you guys. It wasn't enough for SWA. They wanted monsters. And it wasn't until a friend of ours came into the picture, a friend we're going to introduce very shortly, and he said, you guys are not comedians. You're monsters. You're not fun. You destroy what's in front of you. And he was right. You saw at the last event, you saw at War Games, a war get put to end. Two little boys made a mistake, and 2 little boys got hurt.
You see, what he told us was, it was simple. The ring, whether it's the ocean, whether it's the jungle, we're the predators there. We're the lions, and we're the sharks. We don't go out there to simply win. We're going to go out there and devour and destroy and leave nothing left. As my partner says, we're going to introduce this man, the voice to menace as of late, if you will. The genius behind this new madness. And we're going to introduce him to you now. I present to you Mr. Vito Barry.
Boys, when we walked into this place, I thought it was something out of a horror film. But then I realized I'm the one walking in with the monsters.
Oh, wow, man. Definitely monsters they are, man. So what do you got to say about GYD,
Well, the Graveyard Disciples have been known as an organization that backs up from no man on this God's green earth. They are true merchants of destruction that dish out a smorgasbord of violence. You have never seen anything like mayhem and menace. Look into their eyes, and you'll see the madness. I'm here to release that madness. I'm here to release the monsters inside them. I'm here to show you their darker side, a side only seen in your most frightening nightmares. You've only seen a fraction of what these two can do. When Menace and Mayhem get in the ring next, you'll see what true monsters are.
Wow. I guess he did his homework, and they're ready.
I'd be scared of them if I were you.
No, we've got an agreement, so I'm not. And the agreement is the ring is their playground.
In that agreement, we're not allowed to hurt anyone, Sean, as long as they're not in the ring.
As I said, the ring is their playground.
See, the funny thing is we don't even know when the next SWA event is yet. Upper management hasn't released a date, but I can tell you right now, we have the guidance we've been looking for. We have the skills. We'll do what we have to do. And since Tommy is so gracious to let us do what we want inside that ring, it's an open challenge. Anybody thinks they want to step up against the Graveyard Disciples, Vito, you know.
You guys going to roll over them like a steamroller.
We're done.
There's going to be carnage.
Well, all I got to say is...
I got questions.
Go for it, bro.
Vito, Where did these guys find you?
Well, I have managed other men in the past against Menace. And I have felt Menace's wrath many times. So there's a lot of misguided anger. But now, I've been whispering in his ear. We know we're on the same direction. We know what we want.
Those might be some dark, evil thoughts that he's been whispering. You
Of
look a little
course.
scared to me, Tommy.
No, I'm just.
do.
I want the ring. I want to see this whole situation in the ring. I can't wait for it.
I can't imagine what you'd look like if you had to depend on.
Oh,
Sean,
come
I'm
on,
starting
man.
to think you think this is all a joke still.
Come on, it's not.
I don't think you guys are joking. I was just cracking on Tommy C.
I know there's a ring not too far from this location, Sean.
We're not anybody's puppets. Just because you and Sean have your little quarrels like a married couple doesn't mean we're here to clean it up for you. We're listening to one man and one man only. The man Vito standing right behind me. He's the only one who makes sense. He's the only one who has given us the right idea. Playtime's over, SWA. You want monsters. You got them.
Don't worry, Sean. You're fine. Mr. Tommy C says we can play in the ring. Just hope he don't book you in there, because then I'm going to forget you're my friend.
Boy, now I'm glad to be media. I'm very happy to know my place.
I would say so, Sean, because let me tell you, man, they're not playing around anymore, and it's like Vito said, they're going to be like a steam train, a steamroller. They're going to take on anybody, and that's it. It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter. No matter who they put them in the ring with, they're just going to kill them. We're not playing games anymore. We're here to win. We're here to take over. Doesn't matter who it is.
But I don't know, man.
We felt the whole takeover thing firsthand.
Yeah, we definitely did. But then they were playing and goofy and whatnot. Now I think they're on a straight path of being serious and don't give two shits about nothing.
I don't think they were serious when they knocked us to the ground and whacked you with a kendo stick.
I think they were. You taping your hands like you're a little girl in front of you. It's a different
Ask
story.
them. I had nothing to do with that.
It was already said and done. Just stand there and be quiet because it's already said and done. But these guys are no joke, and I can't wait until the ring.
I think Vito took these guys off their meds.
I think so.
Oh, definitely no meds for Menace.
Yeah,
No
well,
meds for Menace.
Menace and meds, he needs them, but not anymore, I guess. I guess he's, no insane asylum either.
So, all right, so since we're done with all the Rorschach testing and the shock treatments, let's play a little word association, shall we?
And you've been
Is
at
that
my,
okay, Menace? Is that okay?
Sure.
And you've been at my house recently, and I'm getting a little annoyed. All right? Stay
Don't
out of
get
my
mad.
garage.
Don't get
Stay
mad.
out of my fridge.
He drank your Jack and ate your steak. Don't be mad.
Stay out of my fridge.
At least he didn't dirty any pans because he ate it raw.
Well, that's okay. Just stay out of my fridge. And leave the dog alone.
He didn't cook it. He might eat it raw. He's
All right.
been known to eat things that
He's-
normal people don't eat.
So,
No,
so are we ready
no.
for this word association game?
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
All right. Go for it, Sean.
Let's call this the tag teams of SWA. I'm going to call them out, and you're going to say the first thing that pops into both of your heads. You ready? Damaging.
Stepping stone.
Dead.
Vito can chime in too if he wants.
I'll do one too. Kid Rail Connection.
I wasn't going there.
No longer an issue.
Buried.
It was more like 4 words, but we'll let it go. Relax. How about beard life?
Listen, all these teams are just stepping stones that these guys are going to step all over, crush them, kill them, because they're going to be the number 1 team.
Really?
Really what?
Beard life?
Really, Sean?
You did say you'd play along.
What about the undead?
I'm going to back up a little bit because you said that.
I want to hear it.
Where are the undead? Usually they're at your little show. I don't see them around.
Broken.
Aren't those the little boys you guys crushed?
Oh, yeah. SWA management books us in a match, and they didn't make it to the match.
They made it to the ring at least. At least everybody got to see what you guys did to them.
Do you call that to the ring?
It's not a ring anymore. We're called the Graveyard Disciples, and everybody wondered why it was. It's not a ring. It's a graveyard. Call it a cheap pun, but it's the truth. When we're in there, and whoever you want to put in there with us are just going to get buried. Truth be told.
It's their own little world. That's what it is, I see. That's very interesting. Well, what's your next
You mean
tag?
to coin a phrase, it's their world and you're just a squirrel trying to get a nut?
No. What are you trying to be, Eddie Murphy? No. What's your next tag team? Come on.
Is there anyone left?
Hey, what about that MC3 guy and that other guy?
Oh,
They're a tag
that
team.
guy.
Yeah, and those other 2 guys.
All right.
Middle Country Punks.
Who?
Oh.
Middle Country Punks.
Oh, the Muppets.
The Muppet Collection.
I don't need. I'll explain to you this way. Let me explain it to you this way, so you can understand, and the rest of the SWA universe can understand. Something like. I want you to understand this. Think of it as Rome. Do you remember what happened to the Christians in Rome?
They got awfully hurt.
They got thrown to the lions. I want you to think about, I want every SWA tag team, be it MC3 and what is the other kid?
That guy.
That
Just
guy,
call him that guy.
Ryan, something or other, and the Middle Village Punks, and, the Untalented, and Beard Life, and whoever else they want to call in. They bring in all the tag teams they want. They're the Christians. We're the Lions. And they're always going to get a thumbs down. Ain't no one walking away.
All those other teams, they don't mean anything. The only 2 that we're concerned with is Beard Life and Damage Inc. Those are the 2 we're going after. Those are the 2 in our way. And those are the 2 we're going to crush.
Well, by the way, Vito, me being the DOA of SWA, those are the 2 top, along with DYG. This is going to be GYD. I'm sorry. Those are 2 tag teams that are the top tag teams in the company. Now, I think in my eyes, the next event it should be a 3-way.
You're calling Beard Life and Damaging the top 2 tag teams with these 3 angry
Yes.
people standing right here?
Yeah, and I think it should be a 3-way match to get that number 1 tag team.
Here's the funny thing. I don't know if those 4 boys are done playing their little game or not. And we'll wait. We'll take the winner. We'll take the scraps. Because in the end, when the top 3 tag teams are mentioned, it's going to be Graveyard Disciples, followed by everybody else. So SWA can play their little games. They can shoot us to the top, and we'll stay there. Or they can put us at the bottom and make us work our way up. But the truth be told, we will make it to the top. I already said it was a cheap pun, but it's the truth. The ring is a graveyard. Put whatever team you want in there, starting with the Muppets, bringing it all the way up to Beard Life and Damage Inc. We're going to kill them all. We're going to bury them all. And in the end, we will be the top tag team. I already said the man standing next to me, Vito Barry, is a manager of men who destroy people in the ring. We have him now guiding us. We're done playing. We're done having fun. Now it's time to get to work. That's the end of all I have to say.
Listen, SWA can put these guys in any kind of match. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you put them in the ring with. I said it before and I'll say it again. They're all going to get crushed.
Wow, man, this is just
We're done
wow,
playing.
definitely. It's this is honestly going to be one hell of a battle when SWA turns around and thinks that they could just put GYD in the ring.
I think you can be
anybody.
calm now because it looks like they're leaving.
No, I'm calm. I'm cool, collective, and that's it. But you know what? I can't wait to see the next battle that these gentlemen put out there.
Let's take a break so that Tommy C can have some coffee and stop shaking, and we'll be right back.
And Sean could change his diaper.
See these walls I put up to surround me. Empty space is all I hold inside. Screaming loud, but I can't seem to make a sound. Save me from the reaches of my mind. I'm locked away from the feelings that I have. I cannot show the truth, can I reveal? Would you think less of me if I just fell apart? Buried away, I think I'd be okay. Don't break me down now, don't break me down. Let you break me down, taking back control. I'm running on the road to nowhere. Run away from the demons that got me here. Can't you see all the miles on my face? Spend my life running to hell and back again.
crying, and you know that I'm with you tonight. Right now, I'm walking with you. I walk right behind you, and I'm here. I'm always there. And I'm always with you. I'm here. I'm always there. I'm here right by your side. And I'm here. And I'm here along for the ride. And I see the angels fly above. And I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. I see your eyes filled with tears, and I'm here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough, and you walk forever, may I roam. Well, I know you'll never find your home. Never find your home. You'll never find your home. You'll never find your home. You see my soul right by your side, and I'm still here. And I'm here along for the ride. And just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, see them fly above, and I'm singing that you have had enough, that you have had enough, and you walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. Never be alone.
And we're back.
Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen, and let me just tell you, we had some guests in the studio and broken mics now. Yes, Sean had to change his diaper, and Sean dropped the mic because he's still
I'm scared for all the tag teams in SWA.
It's yeah.
I'm
would say so.
genuinely afraid for them.
Well, we also had to change your diaper, so that's all right, man. But you know what? GYD.
The GYD on DeVito, I don't know.
When they hit the ring, all I got to say is
Watch out.
because they're not playing games. They're ready to clean house. And as they said, the ring is their graveyard, their playground. You are not going to survive.
Well, they put the
That's
undead 6 feet under.
Ah, good pun.
I'm so getting messaged for that.
But you know what? Let's move on a little bit. ECPW Wrestling is going to be live October 5th at the Shirley Bingo Hall. And yours truly will be there. Me and Sean will be there hanging out. And don't forget, you'll get to see Mark Static, the ECPW Long Island Division champion there, along with Angel.
And he's defending his title.
Yes, he
against
is.
Boondocks.
Again, yeah, and Boondocks next week, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be here on the Heel in the
We
Face.
just have to keep
It's
talking
gonna be
about that,
great.
don't we?
You know, because the roast is going to be awesome. Vinny the Greedo is going to be on, and it's going to be fun. I
In
can't
the hot
wait.
seat again. Poor Vinny.
Yep, he's going to be in the roasting seat, is what we'll call it.
And just for everybody who didn't know, who can't make it because they're on a plane somewhere in Guatemala over non-U.S. airspace and they can't, GDA Media Group is going to be filming the roast of Vinny the Guido.
And also, you'll get an opportunity to call in and put your opinion, your thoughts about Vinny straight to him. And not to, I mean, it's going to be good. I can't wait.
I hope GYD doesn't show up in their mood.
They probably will, and you know what? Even if they don't, they'll probably call in and squash Vinny. They don't care, man. They're on the dark side now, and they're steaming. They don't care who they run over. They do not care. Tag team, single. You want to make a tag team, get in the ring with them, you're out of your mind.
That's a shame.
Yeah, they don't care. They're not playing anymore. So all I got to say is welcome to their graveyard in that ring.
I am genuinely afraid right now because, yeah, I'm afraid for every SWA tag team.
I know. I could see your diapers expanding. But definitely, man.
Gentlemen, this is your security here. We're telling you right now, security's here. They left the building.
Oh, okay. Thank
Everyone's
you.
fine.
Thanks, Mr.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Mr. Jones.
security. Yeah, we appreciate that, you know.
Where were you when they walked in?
Oh, okay. But it's going to, we got the roast.
We need to
next-
fire that guy.
Yes, that was pitiful. You know, he didn't protect us, when we needed
Where did
him.
you find him?
You found him.
I didn't find him.
In the Help Wanted ads, in the Penny Saver, I think, or something.
I didn't hire that guy.
I don't know. I think you did.
You didn't hire that guy?
No. Who the hell is he?
If I didn't hire that guy,
The hall monitor.
and you didn't
did.
hire that guy, and I don't even know if the hall monitor even knows what we're talking about.
No, probably not. No, so see, we're all screwed. We don't know who hired
Who
him.
hired Mr. Jones?
I think you did.
I didn't hire
Don't
him.
lie. That's why you were a part of the Graveyard
I
Disciples.
didn't hire anybody. No, he was here after the Graveyard Disciples.
Yes, you were. You were here. He was here. We all were here.
He was here
Yeah.
after.
Uh-huh. Sure. It's all right. Or maybe they planted the seed somewhere. Who knows? But
Think
anyway,
they might have hired him.
GYD is ready to tear apart any tag team in SWA, FTW, ECPW, SHPW. It does not matter which indie fed it is. They're going to tear them apart. So be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. They are on a rampage. I can't wait to see them in the ring because the tag team they go against, bye-bye. They're done. They were standing here just not even moving, not even hesitating. Steam coming out in whatever areas of their body, and they look pissed.
I'm not even going to ask how you knew that.
Yeah, they look like friggin' they came out of the graveyard, man. They look pissed off. I can't wait to see them in the ring, though. The hall monitor's flagging us. What? Oh, no. I thought she was. I wonder if do we have anybody on Twitter that's writing to us? Because you know what? And also, you had a little bit of news about somebody that actually kind of stinks. You were saying before that they were talking to WWE officials, possible chance of him getting back into the WWE.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, that guy? Oh, yeah. Well, you know
No,
what?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know why they would even try to think about him. You know, boring.
So what else is coming up
Your
soon?
favorite person, Goldberg.
What else is coming up soon?
What's coming up?
What events are coming up?
Well, you got ECPW is going to be at the Shirley Bingo Hall at a 7:30 bell time, and tickets are on sale right now at ecpw1.com. And also, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, one of Long Island history events you have to get tickets for. This is sponsored by NYWC, and it's going to be at the NYWC Sportatorium. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mario Tedesco and Cole Rapini event is going to be insane, awesome, great, because this event is a remembrance of Mario Tedesco, and also Cole Rapini is going to be getting the Lifetime event where he's going to be there to see all of his wrestling stars and you name
Movie
it.
stars.
Yeah.
It seems that more and more people are announcing the
Yeah.
show every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have Facebook, I'll give you just a person that is two people that are behind the scenes on this event. That's Jay Lover and Frankie Stars. If you do have them on your Facebook, check it out. They're releasing names day after day. It's just, the event is getting huge. So get your tickets while you can. I don't see them lasting much longer, you know. I'll be on the card. So many other people are going to be there. You got Jason Knight on the card. You got Just Incredible on the card. It's awesome.
Len
Awesome.
Oddity and Beard Life
Len
taking
Oddity.
on the Illuminati.
Yeah. Where can you go wrong?
Your money's worth right there.
Yes, definitely. Your money's worth and then some for this whole entire show. It's packed with stars, great talent. Who else is coming through that door? You got Lexa Rose is going to be in the event. You got Nikki Adams. Oh, man, it's just, the names are endless. And you got TV stars. And you got Hollywood J. Lover is going to be in the show, too. Frankie Stars is going to be in it. Them two, you got to give them a round of applause for getting this event together, because without them, this event would not happen, would not be here on Long Island to help Cole Rapini. The last event they did was up in Rhode Island, if I'm correct, right, Sean?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty darn cool. You know, Cole went home and excited kid. He was happy as could be. So, you know, come and check it out. It's, you know, a couple of bucks. Help us all out to help Cole out, because Cole, this is his part of his bucket list, okay? He's coming down to New York, his first time down here. Well, to Long Island, I should say, which is going to be pretty darn cool. So why don't we all give him a big Long Island welcome, you know, October 6th at the NYWC Sportatorium. What's going on? Are those guys still friggin' out there?
Well, Mr. Jones said they were gone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're probably, you know, lingering around somewhere, if I'm correct. I'm going to look on the cameras. Yeah, they're out there, you know. I don't know. And this guy supposedly is getting paid. What is he getting paid for?
I didn't hire him.
Who did? Really? Come on now. This is a bunch of garbage, you know. Come on. I don't know who hired him either, but, you know, Mr. Jones, Mr. Brown, who gives a crap, he has to go because he's probably with them. Oh, man. Oh, man, I just was looking at something. It's some wrestling news. It's called One Night Only. Knockouts Knockdown premieres September 6th on pay-per-view and YouTube. channel. It's pretty interesting. I would
No,
mind
it's not.
seeing it. Why? You wouldn't want to see a bunch of girls slapping each other around? That'd be pretty cool. Kinky. What? Are you kidding? You're not on the other side of the road, are you?
If I
Okay.
wanted to see two girls slap each other around, I'd put you and Lexa Rose in a ring.
Oh, no, that's Nightmare, not me, man. What are you kidding? Oh, see, I told you. These guys are lingering around somewhere. You know what? It's all right. But, ladies and gentlemen, all I got to say is that get your tickets for October 6th and check out such a great event. You know, Jay Lover and Frankie Stars are put together. The TV stars that are coming together for this event, you know, Len Oddity, Bearded Life,
Don't forget,
Illuminati.
SWA announces their next event on Sunday.
Ooh, September 1st, you're
Right.
saying? All right, September 1st, Mr. Jerry Warner is going to announce it, and that means, I guess, it's called meeting time on Sunday for me. All right, so, you know, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, GYD is going to wreck the ring come the next event at SWA.
Let's take a quick break, and then we come back, and maybe we'll close it out.
Yeah, because
we're,
you know
we're
what?
done talking.
Yeah, because there's a lot
Nobody
of
wants
stuff.
to listen
Yeah.
to you anymore.
No, they really don't. They don't want to hear you either.
And everybody can
Chuba-luba.
start talking about the roast next week.
Yeah, because the roast is what it's all about. Vinny the Guido and a roast.
We're gonna come right back and then talk about the roast and then close out the show.
Yes, we will.
Early night for us.
Definitely.
Hold on and take us out.
Jenny's just an actress with her hopes as big as the bright blue sky. She has dreams to be a movie star like so many others have been denied. Could she make it to the big time, or could Jenny
And we're back.
And yes, we are. Oh, boy.
Hello, everyone. This is Lee Sanchez. I'm a new staff member here, part of the Heel in the Face. I don't even get an appendage of the body yet. I'm slowly working on it. Maybe a fist. Guys, seriously, why so serious?
Well, we just had a visit from GYD.
Yeah, why can't you say their name right?
Graveyard Disciples.
Wow, he just said it right.
He did.
You've been gargling with something?
Well, let me tell you something, man. They're serious, and they're a tag team you don't even want to mess with, even think about stepping in the ring, because that's their graveyard now.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
heard
done.
the whole speech. I was trembling in my moccasins outside. You know, they just need a hug or something. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Well, what do you what when that? Well,
I'm serious.
well,
All
I don't know.
monitors, you gotta agree with me. If you give those big boys a hug, I'm sure they'll even out and give them proper medications and shock therapy.
Well,
But,
you know, the both of them are supposed to be on medications, but from what we hear, their manager Vito is taking them off of them, and no more hospitals or anything, no more ambulance rides.
Dude, I've
none of
heard
it.
what that guy has done to your house.
Yes, he
It's
eats
messed
my
up.
food. He wrecks my house.
At least he didn't dirty
You know.
your dishes. He took it right off the thing and ate it.
Yeah, you know, he drove my car through the goddamn garage.
Wow.
You know, stuff like that.
And Sean, I'm serious, man. I understand he went a little nuts in your living room. I'm sorry about that.
Took my
That was
lawnmower.
him?
Yeah, that
Dude,
was
I
it.
hear these things in the back. This is why I'm here, to let you guys know on the little inside things that go around.
And he took my lawnmower right through my rose gardens and stuff. And
You have a
know,
rose garden?
Yes, I do.
You really have a rose garden?
Yes, I do.
The evidence is piling up, brother. Stop it.
Come on now. The wife likes roses. Don't,
Oh,
come on.
you didn't know?
You better check yourself.
Now, guys, what are some of the big events you have coming on? I keep hearing about this roast.
The roast is
Tell me
awesome.
about the roast.
It's Vinny the Guido on the roast seat, which is also called the hot seat. Everybody gets a call in and bash Vinny the Guido.
You get to bash somebody.
Yeah, bash him.
You can't go
I
wrong
mean,
with that.
it's insane. I can't wait.
Well, that's awesome. Now, now you got anything else brewing? I know you guys were talking about ECW. The champion there is going to do some amazing
Well,
things.
ECPW Long Island Division Champion is going to be taking on, who is he going against? I don't even remember. But he's putting his title up. And
Boondocks.
Oh, yeah, that guy, Boondocks.
I saw Boondocks. That's a big,
Yeah.
strong kid.
Oh, yeah.
Very big,
yeah.
very strong.
And he's going to be here live next week, actually. So I really shouldn't pick on the kid.
No, I've seen him do bad things.
Nope. Boondocks is the roast master.
He's the roast
Leave him
master.
alone.
He'll be here live, but he's the roast master.
And I want to get your guys' thoughts. I don't know if you did this last week. Sorry, like I said, I'm new. They just flew me in. The SWA's last show. Personally, from my standpoint, I got to say, overall, best match of the night, Gallo, Braden Knight. Best match of the night.
Yeah, Braden Knight, matter of fact, tore his arm. It looked like chopped meat, but it was an awesome
But
match.
what about your hero, Mike Magnum?
My hero, Mike Magnum.
Come on, are you for real?
He's your hero, too.
No, he's not. He's yours.
I'm conflicted because the man used his brains.
Is he your hero?
He's getting there. He
All
used
right.
his intelligence.
Okay.
He used intelligence to, he kind of faked the injury, but he used his intelligence to get the
Seriously.
win. Seriously, what? The man was smart.
Smart.
He's smart.
Strategy.
Come on.
Yeah.
He tried to fake
Strategy
me.
and intelligence, the
He
two
tried
things that
to
you lack.
fake me, and he fakes out the crowd, which the crowd is naive and believed him. And then he tried to fake me
Did you
over and
believe
over.
him?
At first I did, but then at that he
No, but
started
no,
faking
no,
it,
no. You
falling down.
believe-
Come on.
I
You
will
believed him.
be one of those naive people. I believe the man got hurt.
I believe them, too.
Yeah, see,
Then it was all
naive.
smart. It was strategy and intelligence.
It was
Again,
It's all
two
right.
things
brilliant.
that you do not possess.
Sure. It's all right.
Messed up.
Yeah, that is. That's very messed up. But you know what? It's all right. Don't worry about it. What comes around goes around.
Well, and then now, I'm gonna have to say this, sir. I'm new, but I'm one of the Caden supporters in his little
Justice!
in his
Was
problems.
served.
In his issues here, because there is a valid point being made. Ricky Richards didn't appear on the show, and he was fine. Nothing happened to him. No one bothered him. No one talked to him. He didn't.
There weren't two words said about
he
Ricky
didn't even
Richards.
get a note home sent to his mama.
In fact, isn't he number one in the top 5 SWA rankings? And therefore, the number one contender to the Pride title,
Who?
Ricky
Ricky
Richards
Richards.
III.
Yes.
Have you met Ricky Richards the second or the first?
No.
Neither have I. I think they don't exist, but that's just
No.
me. No, actually, I met them. They're very strong.
I actually hear that there are 5 of them.
Are there
There could be.
There is? There's 5 of them?
5 of them?
Cool.
But
All
in
right.
all essence, all I'm saying is, sir. But see, I'm with a lot of people who felt that Caden kind of got screwed over because
Kinda?
kinda. I'm new,
Shafted.
shafted.
No.
Not at all.
Justice
Just
What-
was served.
Where is justice served?
But like
He's
I
not
s-
even on the top 5. He's suspended for not showing up. Ricky
Well,
Richards gets a number one
Listen, all right,
contendership
all right.
and a title shot.
All right, hold on. The both of you 1 second. You sit back and think about this. The both of you.
I'm thinking.
You go to work.
listening.
You go to work, you get paid, right?
Yeah.
If you don't go to work, you don't get paid.
Well, that's
Okay.
That's when you don't
Well-
have. That's when you have. That's
Well-
if you work for a company that doesn't have vacation days.
Well, we're not going to go into that one, though.
That's your argument.
Well, yeah, that's your argument towards what I'm
It's
getting
just
at.
my side argument, but continue.
That's your argument. Well, all I got to say is Chris Caden didn't want to come to work, which it's his job to be in that ring. You know what? I'm going to suspend you. Plain and simple.
What
And
happens to
that's
Ricky
what
Richards
happens.
who doesn't want to show up? Oh wait, he gets a title shot. It must be that
Yes.
1% that you're feeling in your back pocket right now.
Yes, the 1%er. That's
and
what it's
there
about.
you have it. Sorry, boss, but a lot of people are saying some wrestlers got you paid.
You know what? The 1%er, doesn't have me paid, but you know what? He is talented. Chris Caden is talented, but show up to work. Give us at least a week, 2 weeks in
You're
advance.
not helping your case
Caden,
any.
Chris Caden did not give us in advance. Chris Caden decided he is not showing up. Ricky Richards had a family affair to take care of business. Chris Caden sat home
What
watching Star
family
Trek.
affair? Did he have to change the diapers of Ricky Richards Esquire 4 and 5?
I don't know. Maybe he did. But all I know is Chris Caden sat home watching Star Trek or whatever the hell he
All
had
right.
to do.
Well, it's obviously you've dug yourself into where you are about this,
A hole.
No.
and I'm not going to sit here and argue
No,
facts with you.
not at all.
Now, one thing I will say that SWA does have that I'm seeing a resurgence of throughout many of the independent wrestling companies is tag team wrestling. Do you feel people are really going back to that? I mean, SWA has some fine teams. Brooklyn has some good teams. I've been to a few Brooklyn shows. They have some great teams in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
know.
Susio's definitely, man.
I love the sushi.
Blowing up through Brooklyn, Long Island. But you know what? Honestly, there is a lot of tag teams out there. SWA, Brooklyn companies, Long Island everybody has them. And I feel that, tag teams are coming back. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and watch a great show when it comes to tag team wrestling.
And Mr. Sean, you're the heel of this body.
Yeah, the lower part of the body.
That's just messed up. Now, I'm going to ask your opinion before I ask his opinion first. Do you see, now CJ Antonino is a young champion. Do you see him in his continued dominance of SWA? Or who do you see on the horizon that actually might knock him off?
Well, I think that CJ's a fine Pride champion. I think he might be the Pride champion for quite some time. Unless, of course, people pay certain SWA officials to do something shady.
Wow.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Same question to you, sir.
For real, man. Come on. You're actually going to have that
I'm
kind
just
of attitude?
pointing out the obvious. Neither
Yeah.
one showed up to War Games. Chris Caden is suspended. Ricky Richards is the number one contender to the Pride title.
Because he had a family situation that he had to take care of. And Chris Caden, last minute kind of boo-hoo. Probably sitting on his couch watching
Was he
Star
booked
Trek.
at-
What is your
What-
thing against Star Trek?
Was he booked at
I
War
don't know. I
Games?
like
Yes
Star
or no?
Trek, man. I think it's cool.
Was he originally booked at War Games, Ricky Richards? Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
Did he show up to War Games? Yes or no?
No, because he prior...
Is he suspended
Nope.
from SWA? Yes or no?
No, he's not.
Okay, and
But
you don't see the injustice, which, by the way, aside from that, is a good video game. In that,
No, he turned around and contacted Jerry Werner prior to it. So way
So did
prior
Chris
to
Caden. Guess
No,
what?
no.
I'm not showing up. Oh, guess what? You're suspended.
Yeah, because
Ricky
he
Richards,
chose.
guess what? I'm not showing up.
No,
Who
no,
do I
no,
mail the
no.
envelope full of cash to? Oh, I'm the #1 contender and next in line for the Pride title shot.
You
Here
know
we
what?
go.
I think the hall monitor even suspects something shady
All right.
going on.
Why don't we twist this back around?
Let's
What's your
twist it.
question?
My
that you
question
had?
to you, before he jumps on my throat again about this Caden thing, I understand your frustration. More power to you.
Justice.
Just
Served.
But now, CJ Antonino, proving to be a fine champion. Do you see his dominance continuing, or do you see someone knocking him off?
I'm not going to knock him down. He is a good champion. He holds himself very well in the ring, and his techniques in the ring are awesome. But let me tell you, I don't think it's going to be too much longer. I would give him a couple more months because you know why? Because there's got to be somebody else
Or
in
at
line.
least until the check clears.
See,
He's really bugging out with this.
Yeah, and I keep him around too, like he says to me. But honestly, I don't see it too much longer because there has to be somebody else that's out there that wants that title, and if they're that hungry, they will get it. You know, and do you want my opinion of who it
I
might
would
be?
like to hear who you feel would be the person to knock him off his the throne.
Braden Knight.
That's a good pick. He'd be like my first pick too, to be honest. I would go with you, Braden, or Jack Gallo.
Yeah, I would
I
say
mean,
one of those two, definitely.
There are
but
5 reasons why you could go with Jack Gallo.
But I see Knight. I see Knight, honestly, up front
There
getting
are.
it.
But, like, Jack Gallows on a bit of a losing streak right now.
That's why I said Braden Knight.
I wonder if you really mean Braden Knight. Like, you could say Braden Knight, but I wonder if that's what you mean.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The check
Like, I
didn't
wonder
clear
if you,
yet.
I wonder if you don't. I wonder if you don't think that the grass is greener on the other side of the top 5 rankings.
Listen, it's not about the payday. It's not about that at all because we pay them. They don't pay us to get in that ring. And let me tell you something. I think Braden Knight is going to be the next Pride champion of SWA.
You know what I call that?
Blatant boss getting behind a particular employee in hopes that it'll come true, if not making sure it comes true. Shenanigans?
I would have called it a smokescreen, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't think of that word.
Oh no.
I couldn't think of those words. But you know, like I said, I'm new here to the staff, and I'll be here every once in a while. I'll be around to cause problems. Now, let's
Interesting.
put this out here. You know, boss, since you're in charge of the authority and whatnot. Coming up, are there going to be? Because you know, there have been some complaints. You know, guys getting jumped out of nowhere, people getting beat up randomly. Are we going to beef up some security? You're going to protect all the wrestlers? Are you going to protect your favorite wrestlers? Going back to the fact that you have favorites, and we all know you do. But all right, I'll put you on the spot right now. Who are your top 5 favorite wrestlers of SWA right now? Yep, I'm talking to you right now.
Tag teams included on that.
Why not?
GYD.
GYD weren't your favorite a month ago.
I
Who-
told that. Hold on.
Who are you,
there.
John
Hold
McCain?
on there, Buttercup. Listen,
Buttercup.
me and GYD, we've worked out our differences, and we're at a level that you can't get to with them. Okay,
That's because I won't take their money.
I don't think there was money exchanged, but all right. Anyway, they're from the they're from the graveyard. They don't need money.
Too much fat on his bones.
Yeah.
All right, so
But anyway,
you like
GYD.
you like the GYD. Okay, next.
Braden Knight,
Can't argue that.
Chris Caden.
Say what? Wait.
Did you just say Chris Caden?
He said Chris Caden. You said Chris, the man you suspended, the man you've been arguing for.
You screw Chris Caden more than a power drill demo at Walmart.
What? No,
That
that's
was so much cleaner
was-
than I thought
yeah.
you were going to go with that.
That is, man. But
And you
but
picked
you
him
should
as
have
one
said
of your
Home
favorite
Depot, you
wrestlers?
dumbass.
No, I meant Walmart.
All right. Anyway, But I would say my next two. You really kind of kicked me on that one, dude. At Walmart, yeah, okay.
I hate Walmart.
But and my fourth one
The fourth one.
would be Damage Inc.
I can see that. They're out there. They're crazy. Hardcore.
And then my last one, you're gonna be shocked.
No, I'm not.
Why? Who do you think it is, Sean?
I'm waiting for your answer.
Come on,
I'm waiting for your answer.
Steve the Whiner Turtle, the Turtle Man,
I love that
the
guy.
Turtle Man. Come on, the weenie turtle.
He's
Come on.
obviously got mental issues because he walks around in a Ninja Turtle suit.
There's nothing wrong with walking around with a Ninja
Yo,
Turtle
man,
suit.
it's all right.
Everyone has done it.
You walk around trying to be a Power Ranger. It's all right.
No, I don't walk around in 3D wrestling tights either.
Okay, Sean. Same question. Your top 5 favorite, either tag teams or wrestlers. Well, who are you? We love turtles.
Oh, turtles are cool, man.
My top 5 right now.
You're right now. You're top.
C.J. Antonino, the Pride Champion.
Okay, that's a good pick. I like that. That's cool.
Chris Caden, who if some people didn't stop screwing him, would probably be the next Pride Champion.
Like a power drill.
At Walmart, don't forget.
A Power Drill demo at Walmart.
Oh, sorry. I never seen one at Walmart.
Power Drill or a demo at Walmart?
Either
Because
one.
I'm sure you've seen some Power Drill with some funny things attached at the end.
No.
See, I knew he was going to go there. We all knew that. So, yeah, we have Kate. What's your next one?
Graveyard Disciples.
The two of you have said the Graveyard Disciples. You guys keep talking very nice about them. Can I just ask, are you afraid?
Tommy is.
Sean is. I had to change his diaper before.
Brother, that's just an image I don't need.
Yeah.
Or you need to put out there ever.
Yep, he's eating that popcorn too, like it's going out of style. See, it's dropping down into his diaper. Well, go ahead. Come on.
Folks, I've just become incredibly uncomfortable. Okay, you're up to.
What am I up to 4 now?
No, because your
No.
first one was CJ, your second one was Caden, your third one was now you're up to 4. Yeah.
Right. I knew that. So Jack Gallo would be my 4th one.
Oh.
And I got to go with another tag team. I like Beard Life.
Beard Life proving to be a very strong, dominant tag team. And we have messages.
Otacon's calling.
Who? Anaconda?
You wish. And if folks, I'll actually put out my top 5 if anyone's interested. I'll go from the bottom up. My first choice, I'm gonna put it out there, would be Ricky Richards. The man always finds a way to be up top. Then it's gonna go with
He finds a way. I'm sorry, go on.
You're really gonna plug that in there, aren't you?
Hey, he's going to go for that money bit,
Yeah.
you know.
Dirty guy. Then we have Ashley Trill LaCroix. The guy pops in and out of nowhere, beats everybody.
At least Hatch Stevens.
Yeah, that's the only guy who's been fighting. Then, of course, there's Jack Gallo. You gotta love Jack Gallo. Gotta love Jack Gallo.
Well, he is the protector of
He's
professional
the
wrestling.
protector of professional wrestling. He's bringing it back to where it needs to go.
I like your 5 so far.
So far, and then I'm gonna go with another favorite of mine. And maybe because he's always against Jack Gallo, he's become a very good Braden Knight. You can never go wrong with Braden Knight. You weren't expecting that, were you? You were waiting for me to say something completely different, didn't you, Tommy? And now I'm up to 4. And my final pick,
Your 5th one.
my 5th pick, if you will, is going to be. You ready for this, Mr. Tommy C? You ready? You ready for this big monster pick? Are we ready? Is CJ Antonino. And no, I did not pick the GYD because, frankly, I don't like them.
Why don't you like the GYD?
Why would I? They've gone to your houses. They've gone through your stuff.
I hope they didn't play my video games because I had my Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots like right in a certain place.
They've gone through your people's undergarments. Lord knows why.
I like GYD. I don't know why you didn't pick them. Seriously, come on.
No, sorry. They have
GYD as a
they've
tag
been a
team is
comedy.
awesome.
They've been silly. They're like giant Barneys when they wrestle. They're funny. They have to. Yeah, last show they proved they were a little scary, but now they got to really prove. They got to go up against the top tag teams like Beard Light, Damaging, the Sucios you mentioned. You have the new tag
The
team.
new ones, man. New Ricans.
New Ricans that had to be my second favorite match of the night. Sucios versus New Yorkers. Those are the teams they got to prove themselves against. Beating up the undead when they didn't see it coming was a little shady.
I can't wait.
You can't wait for what?
I can't wait for the GYD to get in the ring and kick some ass.
He's really obsessing.
No,
Yes.
I'm kind of pissed because I want to see them kick some ass.
Okay.
You know why? Because the last show at War Games, it was like 1, 2, 3. You know, nothing else came about of the match. You know, I want to see them kick some ass.
Well, you know what match I'm looking forward to? If this happens again, folks, this is my pick. If this match comes out, my pick of the match, my pick of the night, the best match of the night. If we have another Braden versus Gallo match, it'll be your best match on the whole show. I'm predicting CJ Antonino will retain his title. The man's on a roll.
On a roll, he must be butter.
Don't you ever
Really?
do that again.
Did you really go there? Come on. That's as old as your crusty underwear there.
Why would you?
Uh-huh.
Why would he say that?
He's just
Because-
like you guys just like throwing these nasty ass images out there.
Yeah.
To the radio folks. So every time you get like 6 viewers on here listening to y'all, you guys throw something out there and then
Yep.
it drops, and then we bring it back
But
up.
we have a lot of like old people because of Octane's fan, you know, whatever her name, what Miss Abernathy, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Oh, you don't remember that match? You didn't see the old lady jumping up and down when Octane came out? You didn't see that? You were there, weren't you?
Octane versus Tough Jim Steele?
Yeah. There was an old lady on the other side, opposite of the
I
entrance.
was not looking at the old lady. I happened to
Yeah.
be looking at the best looking Mankind I've ever seen.
Mankind.
There was a young woman dressed up as Mankind, and I gotta say, wow,
Yo, did you see the guy that was dressed up like Sergeant Slaughter?
that guy was fantastic.
He was pretty cool.
And then we had Paul Bearer at a show. God bless him.
Yeah, that
That
was
was-
kind of weird.
Awesome all at the same time.
Yes.
See, we even like the fans. We talk about you guys, fans, every once in a while. Not now, because everyone's going to be leaving soon. You should call
Yep.
in, talk to these guys.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
you know what? It's crazy. That show was awesome. And what else
What else?
Justice.
was served to Chris
No,
Caden?
it wasn't.
You know,
And it
Still
was
going
bought by Ricky Richards,
He's
Esquire
still
the
going
Third.
there. You hear this?
I'm
Come on now.
as a somewhat neutral party because I'm standing in the middle.
He's still stuck on this.
There is evidence to go either way, which is I hear something you guys are into now with your damn power drills and your diapers and your crusty underwear and God knows what else you freaks we talk about on this show.
You could save that for next week.
Oh, your
And
crusty underwear? No, thank you.
That's just
No,
nasty.
thank you. Take him to the laundromat down the block.
I hope my mama's not listening.
Did you tell her to?
I did.
Oh,
Mama
Lord.
Sanchez gonna whoop me when I get home. And I don't even live with her. She's gonna show up at my house just to whoop me. Sean's just staring at me right now. He doesn't know what to tell me. The whole monitor just put her head down. She doesn't know what to say to anybody either.
Wow.
And I think we're done.
I think so, you know. Definitely. You know what? I think it's
They
been a
gave
hell
me
of
a
a night.
microphone, folks, and anyone who's seen me at any show knows you never give me a microphone.
Well, I think it's been one hell of a night, and we're going to wrap it up, definitely. because Sean's got to go to the laundromat
Yeah.
with his crusty underwear.
At least he came out with new jokes this week.
This is new jokes. Every week you should come out with a new joke.
Why? No, sausage boy don't work.
Nah, dude.
He is. He's the sausage king.
It's just a little creepy when you call me sausage boy.
Yeah, he's the sausage king. And if you all hung out around him, you'll know why he's a sausage king.
You said sausage king and hung all in the same sentence, and you don't expect nothing to be said about this.
No.
That's it.
All right. Your mama's
done.
going to kick your butt now.
We're done with you today.
Yeah, we are.
So
We're
for
definitely.
so for all of us, we'll see you at the roast next week.
Vinny Roast. See you next week.
Home honor to take us out for the night.
Worship the ring.